Financial advice. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. Please invest your own money at your own risk. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence and research as I will do mine. This video is not financial advice. What is up, everyone? This is Safe Investor AG, HBAR Saucy Warrior. Let's get to it. So I had a commentator, someone that made a comment on one of my videos, my recent video. He said, $10 soon. Clickbait, irrational girl drama fantasy. As I refer back to this video in 2026. And then Peter Akrat or J Destiny 10153 says, then why don't you say a word about it then? Mention that $10 and explain a bit. All right, guys, I've made countless videos of Hedera. Like, oh my gosh, like, you want me? I'm not gonna go over the exact, like, look at all these Hedera videos I've been making for years. Like, look, all Hedera. So now they want me to summarize it, so I will. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna keep it as simple and basic as possible because normally you can't make too long of a videos because you lose people's attention. So let's get right to it. Now I'm gonna name 5 reasons why 13-cent HBAR will reach $10. Okay. All right, I hope you're listening. Let's see, Peter Akrat and J Destiny. All right, so pay close attention. Now, reason number 1: the governing council. Governing council. Okay, what makes Hedera? Well, the leaders are governing council members. Are big companies. So you can see HBAR, Boeing, Dell. IBM. Now, right here, I made a list over here. So I'm going to show you. These are powerhouses. So actually, you go and do some digging, okay? Go and find out what their market caps are. I made a list of all their market caps right here. See, IBM, DBS, and LG. Okay, go find out exactly what their market caps are so you can see for yourself, because you need to do your own due diligence. Now, I give you my summarized expectations and my summarized analysis, but in the end, you have to do your own. But they're the top dogs in the freaking world. That's the leadership. Go to hedera.com and then see for yourself who the governing council members are. See, governing council members right here, they're all listed. It's public knowledge. Okay, that's reason 1. Okay, reason 2, okay, I'm going to share, is speed, finality, and security. Okay, it's the best of 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 the best. Now, I've even made videos comparing XRP to HBAR, and still HBAR is way better than XRP. You can set up like 100 XRPs, similar twins, on Hedera, and they'll run really smooth. Okay, I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, banks are jumping on XRP. I get it. There's also major banks jumping on Hedera as well. Not just that, but setting dApps on Hedera. Okay, not just that. We'll get right to it. So that's reason number 2. Okay, reason number 2. Why Hedera, 13-cent Hedera will reach $10? Well, it's because of a speed, finality, and security. It's fast. The consensus is quick, and the secure. It's secured. Okay. Now 3, scalability. It's scalable. So you need something that can handle high scalable transactions, bulks of transactions, because if you want to end up doing not just a simple domestic dApp, but an industrial, national grade dApp that you need, this is what you need: scalability. What do I mean by that? Okay, this is what I mean by that. So you know what's FedNow? Okay, so you need to understand what FedNow is. FedNow is a new instant payment service backed by the Federal Reserve. It gives financial institutions the ability to let customers make payments that can be sent at any time and received within seconds, with funds immediately available for use. FedNow is not replacing PayPal or other apps such as Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle. It's still service availability. It will depend whether your bank opts in. Okay, that's what FedNow is. Okay, All right. Well, guess what? Back in August, this was August, HBAR rallied because FedNow edition of Hedera base drop. There's a project called Drop that's now it got integrated in the FedNow. So Hedera Hashgraph HBAR token has surged 15% after the U.S. Federal Reserve's instant payments platform FedNow added Drop, a Hedera-based micropayment platform as a service provider. Drop is a pay-by-bank alternative to credit card payments, which allows merchants to accept small value purchases digital without large transaction fees. And according to FedNow's press release, Drop allows micropayments in Hedera's HBAR, the US dollar, and Circle's USDC. Okay, so you can come at me and then say how awesome a tech is, and I'm not gonna care how awesome. You can give me the minute details, but I will not believe it until I see it in action, or a bank or something implementing it. So this is all great. Hedera's all great until guess who just moved in and stepped into the battle? Well, yes, none other than the government. The government. Okay, let that sink in. Why? Because it's scalable. So the scalability at a national level. All right. So Peter Akrat and Jay Destiny, let that sink in. Okay. And if you're listening to this, okay. Number 4, okay, is ETF. There's gonna be an ETF. Yes, it has been official. So Alcoin Daily reported on November 12th that it is official. You can read the forms right here. States Security and Exchange Commission forms S1 registration statement has been submitted. The Canary HBAR ETF. Okay, exact name of registrant as specified in its charter. All right, in the Delaware jurisdiction. Canary Capital Group LLC. They submitted it. It's official. Okay, so you can see the forms here. Okay, we are delighted to join the Hedera Governing Council to accelerate the digitalization of real-world assets and expedite tokenization of securities and their eventual trading in Nairobi Securities Exchange PLC. So in order to make that happen, well, they had to file for an ETF, and it's official. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, so that's that. There's gonna be an ETF. There's gonna be an ETF. So the hedge fund will need enough HBARs to cover and run this ETF properly. So they have to load the boat. So I don't know how long they have until they accumulate enough HBAR. I'm not going to tell you if it's them or if it's whoever just bought HBAR and made it go vroom vroom and rocket to almost to 15 cents. Who knows? Other hedge funds might have gone and jumped in because they see the letters, the writings on the wall. So in my last video, I also I reported that there was a member of a council member from the Hedera Governing Council that got referred to be a chairman in the SEC. Like, oh my gosh, bro, let that sink in, man. Let that sink in. So I would buy the top projects and top meme coins. That's what I would do. What do you think I locked in? Anyways, I locked in. So anyways, let's continue. Now number 5. So the 5th reason, okay? Digital currency on Hedera. Yes. There's gonna be a okay. So payment platform is getting set up on Hedera. Okay, not just platform, but this is all stipulation. Back in 2021, I made a video about this same article. Rumor Hedera HBAR working on digital dollar within the central bank. Okay, the U.S. Federal Reserve has announced that it is assessing a central bank digital currency. The central bank has released the preconditions necessary for the launch of digital dollar. Hedera is one of the platforms rumored to be potentially working on a CBDC. Hedera is backed by Google, IBM, a major buzz on crypto. Okay, so anyways, now if you go to the official website, okay, you're going to read that, is the FedNow service replacing cash? Is it a central bank digital currency? No, FedNow service is not related to digital currency. The FedNow service is a payment service the Federal Reserve is making available for banks and credit unions to transfer funds for their customers. It is like other Federal Reserve payment services such as FedWire and FedACH. FedNow service is neither a form of currency nor a step forward, eliminating any form of payment, including cash. The Federal Reserve has made no decision on issuing a central bank digital currency and would only process with the issuance of a CBDC within the authorized law. Testifying before the House of Financial Services Committee in March 2023. So they don't want to jump the gun. They don't want to jump the gun. Now, I like for you guys to go and go to Google and type in Bank of America digital currency on Hedera. Just type it in and see what Google says. Okay, I typed that in on the search bar, and it says the UDPN, Universal Digital Payments Network, has integrated with the Hedera network support central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and stablecoins. This integration allows seamless interoperability. Banks, businesses, and regulated digital currency systems can connect more easily. Reduced integration cost. Financial institutions can more easily adopt digital currencies. Publicly and verifiable transactions logs. Banks can verify that transactions information is accurate. Direct inspection of CBDC state. Authorities can inspect a CBDC state, including now users have interacted with it. So remember that the UDPDN has integrated with the Hedera network. The UDPDN, guys, with the Hedera network. Bro, oh man, how do I tell you? Once you put together all the factors, $10 is too low. Now, yes, there has been drama, bumps on the road. It happens with any business. Look at Tesla. When Elon Musk came out, he needed to build a foundation first before he started building what is currently the monstrous AI EV vehicles that he's got. The foundation is getting built and everyone has been watching it. The few that has been reading the writings on the wall have been loading and loading and loading, because Hedera, as much as I hate to say it, the Hedera Foundation doesn't really care about retail investors. They care about institutional investors, because this token is an institutional token. It is, because you look at the monstrous potential it has, is not meant to be mingled in with the retail investors, because that's just too lower grade. It's too low of a, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. It's like a lower class, and this is a Broly, a universe buster type potential, and you have lower class Saiyans, and kind of a type of a environment. No, this is to build monstrous companies on top of this. It is not for retail investors. So compare it to any other blockchain you want to. Hedera will brutally beat it. Okay, so that's it. So I hope this all makes sense. Peter Akrat, I gotta get back to work. Jay Destiny, this is Safe Investor AG, HBAR Saucy Warrior. I would leave the links to all these articles, or you know what, you can look it up yourself. Now I'm just gonna leave the link. All right, this is Safe Investor AG, HBAR Saucy Warrior, and stay saucy.